Hi guys, it's Grace with Grace Gets Gastric, and I'm here today for a 6-week post-op arm lift and thigh lift update. Yeah, I think that's it. It's been a while since I've updated. Oh wow, sorry, I'm just noticing my cat has just destroyed my fake plant. Anyways, it's been a while since I've updated. I've been talking about this for a really long time. I know, I've been dragging it out. I just have not generally been feeling making updates or just really being super involved in this community. And obviously around my arm lift I was slightly more and thigh lift I was slightly more reinvigorated, and then just with the recovery I'm tired. I'm tired. This has just been, I mean, it's rough right now, and I just think it's a confluence of events. This year 2020, you know, COVID restrictions are ramped up again. I'm recovering from a major surgery, and that really does mess with you. It's the winter time, which is always a bit of a weird time of year. I mean, I'm just, yeah, the energy that is required to make a video and then edit it has just been beyond me. Even this, I'm just like forcing myself to make an update because I know if I don't now, I just will keep putting it off forever. And I do want to kind of update you guys on how things are going. Can't promise regular updates or any updates, but you know that if you've been watching my channel, because you know that I've been kind of saying that for a while now. So this update will probably be all over the place. It's been about 4 weeks since my last update, so I just got like a random list of stuff to talk about. So let's chat. I left my apartment for the first time about 3 weeks post-op. I just went a couple of blocks to pick up some food, so I was able to kind of like walk that distance. I will say it is, I mean, it's really hard. It's hard living by yourself and not pushing yourself too hard. I definitely do think my thighs are having some issues, and I think it's just because I've been pushing myself, but it's really hard to just not move at all when you live by yourself. You know, you have to move to do stuff. Overall, I would say my incisions are less numb than last time. Like, they just kind of tend to hurt more, or not even hurt. It's just like ache. You know, like, so I've got tape on and I'm touching it and like I can feel it. Whereas like I still, most of my incisions from my first round are still numb. There's bits of my skin that are just like completely numb. So it's not painful. It's just like an ache. I'm aware of it. I can feel it. So that's been really different. And they've just been a lot slower to heal. And I think that's just because, like I mentioned, these are very mobile parts of my body. It's really hard to not move your arms and your legs at all. Your legs in particular. Just because with your arms, the real point of tension is your armpits. I did have an opening on my armpit at about 3 weeks. It's at 6 weeks now, and it's entirely healed. So I just, you know, talked with the doctor. He had me put some muprosin at first to make sure there was no infection, and then some Aquaphor just to keep it damp while it healed. So that was totally fine. But I'm having a lot more popping of stitches. So there are different kinds of stitches. Primarily like a dark blue purple color one, which I've seen mostly in my thighs. I think they use that on like more areas that need more tension. So I know I had some of those darker stitches like on my T incision on my tummy tuck, and then now on my thigh, just because I think there's just like a lot of muscle and movement there. And then they also have throughout these clear stitches, and I've been having popping of stitches of both, like where they just pop out of your skin. And when that happens, it it can't heal, right? So around that area usually there is, so I can kind of show you. Let me see if I can. So you can kind of see right here how there's scabbing. That is because those are places where stitches had popped out, and you know, because it's a hole in your skin where there's a stitch around it, it kind of can't heal over it. So eventually I was able to either pull them out or cut them, and now they're starting to heal. But I have a few places in my thighs where I can't really easily remove the stitch. And so it's just taking a lot longer to heal. So that's really annoying. And I'm sure part of why they are popping more is because of the increased movement, and it's just really hard for me to just be completely on bed rest. I'm trying to move as little as possible, but I can't not move, you know, at all. My recliner went back on the 30th of November. So that was about 5 weeks, I think. Yeah. So basically a little over a week and a half ago. And I've been sleeping in the bed ever since. That's been fine. I am sleeping on my back. And I probably will be doing that for the foreseeable future. I think I theoretically could sleep on like my side or my stomach, but just with the way it puts pressure on my thighs in particular, it's just not worth the discomfort or possibly wrenching around. So on my stomach has been fine, or on my back has been fine. I usually have a pillow underneath my knees and pillows on my arms. I've not needed those necessarily, but just sometimes it's more comfortable. Let's see. Lots of openings, blah, 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 blah. I started driving at 5 weeks. So again, about a week and a half ago, I started driving again. I've not done a lot of excursions. I think I've only driven like twice. I picked up a friend from the airport and, I went to get groceries. My sister was bringing me groceries for the first month or so. Now I can just get them myself. That's part of why I didn't make videos either. A friend was flying in, my best friend from high school, to see her parents. And so then after she flew in, she quarantined with me for like 14 days. So, well, not quite, I think 10 days, and got a COVID test to make sure that she was COVID free before going on to her parents. We were very safe and I felt fine about it, but she just wanted to make extra sure because her parents are higher risk. So, you know, when she was here, it was really fun. It was nice to see someone other than my sister. So, that was also why I was really making videos. One thing I will say is that I've required a lot more pads than I anticipated, more than I did in my first round, which I didn't expect, just because you kind of need them all along both your arm and your leg incisions once like the tape is off, because there are openings and those leak. At least I have. I'm at the point now where I don't. So this arm is entirely, there's no openings at all in this arm. It is all with silicone tape. This one, I have silicone tape up to here where I have some openings that I've just been kind of putting oil on to help remove the scab. Because if you put the silicone tape over scabs, it will get moist and then they'll open up. So you don't want to do that. You can kind of see like this, it looks a little darker on the camera, but like that thinness, that's like what this whole one looks like. But you can see here, it's pretty thick and gross right here because of my scabbing, which I'm not happy about because it means that my scar is going to be wider than I want. Same thing with my legs. My legs, I've got quite a few openings. They're going to be a little bit thicker. They're going to look kind of like my back scar, which is fine. It's not the end of the world, but I don't have any silicone on my legs at all because while there are a number of sections that don't have scabs, there's not really like a long extended one where I would want to like waste a strip. You know, it would just be like a little bit at a time. So yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to get comfortable. My legs are still, you know, definitely like feel quite, I mean, they both feel tender, but like I can kind of feel the pressure when I'm sitting on them in particular ways. If I'm walking, I'm still kind of walking a bit odd. You know, like I can tell that they're not totally healed, and they won't be. You know, like I'm not cleared for everything until 12 weeks. 8 weeks is when I'm likely going to be clear to do more light exercise type things, but we'll see if I feel like I am up for that, because I don't know with my current legs if I will be. And yeah, otherwise, I mean, I've been really tired and just, yeah, I'm going through kind of one of my mini, I need to find a better word for them because I don't really feel like depressive episode is, I feel like that is more intense than that warrants, but I do go through these periods where I'm intensely like, I'm very tired. I'm just mentally and physically exhausted. I kind of just, I don't have the energy to do things like create videos and edit them, post on Instagram, interact with people at all. And I know that there's a bunch of other stuff that's happening, so that I know it is not solely just like surgical recovery stuff and my own disillusionment with sort of like my place in this community. I know it's a bunch of stuff, so it's just kind of just working through that. Definitely, yeah, I don't know, you guys. I'm much more likely to chat one-on-one. If you are following me on Instagram, I cannot guarantee that I will get back to you in a timely manner, but if you have questions specifically about things, I'm happy to answer you that way. or if there's specific things that you want to know about this recovery, you can leave them in the comment section down below. I do respond to every comment eventually. It is taking a lot longer than it normally does because, like I said, my headspace has not been great for human interaction. But I'm doing what I can. I've just been sitting on the couch, watching shows, reading a lot of books. I also think that just having my friend here, which was really nice because I really haven't seen a lot of people in person for most of the year, like I'm sure most of us. So it was really great, but more socialization than I've done in a year. So I think I'm still kind of like mentally recovering from that as well. Just replenishing my stores, etc. So like I said, I don't know when I'm going to update again. I'll try to update at some point. I'm not sure. I'll hope to at least do the 3-month update, which is kind of when I'm cleared to do stuff again, and we'll see how things continue to heal. I'm doing fine. I feel okay. Like there's nothing I don't feel up for handling. You know, I don't love that there's like more openings and stuff this time around, but there's no like wound separation. I feel content and happy to, not content. I feel equipped to care for the wounds I have. Last time I went to see a wound clinic specialist because of the opening that wasn't healing for my FTL, and then that ended up not even really needing. By the time I got in, it was basically healed. So I know that if I needed to do that, I could. But for now, I don't feel pressed. And yeah. Sorry, like I said, rambly, very tired, very all over the place and scattered. And I should have mentioned I started back at work on the 30th as well. So I'm in my 2nd week of back at work, and that has also been slightly more draining than I anticipated, just because I'm working from home and I've been able to really ease into it. So I'm not doing like a lot of really intense stuff, but just having that additional mental strain on top of everything has been a lot more than I thought it would be. So there we go. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry for my erratic posting, but that's what you're gonna get from now on. Y'all know that I'm going through it. So hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. I hope you all are doing well and that you're having a wonderful December, and I will see you in my next video.